Hi, I'm Kevin Kehoe. I am a business person, entrepreneur, which made the foundation possible because we started a company and sold it a couple of years ago. Also an author and been involved in business and consulting. I'm a father, I'm a husband, also I'm a cancer survivor. I've been involved in all kinds of causes over the years. I mean, I'm lucky. I have a great daughter. I've got great brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews. And I was fortunate enough to make some money. And I thought, what am I going to do with this? I'm not going to spend it on myself. And so why not create something where not just me, because there's a level of ego involved in giving, right? I mean, there's no doubt about that. But more importantly, it's how can you get others involved in doing that? And the thing that I've seen is, and I hope my daughter would agree, is that there's a level of excitement you build. People really want to get involved in doing this. In other words, what organization? Who do we speak to? How much do we give? How do we stay involved with them? And I think that's so critical to doing this, is just that level of energy. And it creates what I like is some teamwork, right?
Being able to participate in a generational foundation like the Kehoe Family Foundation is exciting for a lot of reasons. Being able to give back is something that I have been interested in and taught about from a very young age. And as a millennial, I believe that my generation has been very involved in the idea of philanthropy, and something that, even with menial means in college and my early career, always tried to give back to small organizations that I believed in my community. And having the opportunity to participate in that in such a larger scale now, and also do that alongside of my dad, is such an amazing opportunity. It's something that I think gives us a really just great, family bonding and building activity to participate in together. We get to have conversations about what's meaningful to us, and we get to have, maybe debates even about which organizations we feel align most with our, vision and the causes that we want to support.
We selected organizations based on, number one, like what was a focus area? What did we believe in? And in our case, there were four. It was cancer, treatment access, not so much research. Entrepreneurialism, because I think that's so relevant and important to an economy and creating jobs. Also, we wanted to get involved with schools and organizations like that. Also support veterans organizations like Tunnels to Towers. And so once you identify the cause, it's who best represents that cause. Who needs the money? And in our case, one of our criteria was we don't want to have a lot of organizations, a few where we can give fairly substantial amounts, that it's very meaningful to them. And that gets us involved, not just as givers of money, but as actual people talking to people on that side.
And for families who are out there and thinking that, giving back and participating in charity is something that they want to instill in, their family values, it doesn't matter what you have to donate. Find organizations in your community that need your time, that want you to come out and volunteer and help at events or, food drives or whatever it might be. Doing this together is an activity that can be meaningful, whether or not you have substantial donations.
One of the important distinctions is to not get tied up in the word foundation, because it sounds like something only the Rockefellers do. So when we spoke with a lawyer and investment counsel, and my brother, Michael, is part of the foundation, he's our investment counsel, so it's nice to work with family that way, is we decided to do what's called a defined advisor fund. That lets us self-fund it. And so by self-funding it, we get to choose when and where what we do. We don't have to raise money. And matter of fact, we cannot raise money in that fund. It all comes from the family. So ultimately, when I pass on, right? The people involved in the family, they then take over that. They become the owners of that fund.
So for families who are interested in learning more about what our foundation does and our mission and how our family works, and how we participate in philanthropy, you can go to our foundation website, which is kehoefamilyfoundation.org, and learn more about the charities that are important to us and what we're doing.